It's time for the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are in a city that sure had its share of memorable playoff games in the past. Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, ready?
18's the mic. Focus, defense, focus. Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move. 4 down, 4 down. Check. 4 down, 4 down. Slam, slam, slam.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Watch 18. 18's the mic. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Joker, Joker.
On 2nd and 7, Burrow. On the catch, it's Crowder.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll run on first down. Carson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
Tight left. 4 down, 4 down. Check, check.
Mike 18, Mike 18.
Burrow will throw. Open man here is Conklin. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A first carry for Najee Harris. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Three yards remain for 2nd down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Check, 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 check.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On the give, this is Harris. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, and you think about the man in charge, their head coach, this marking his first ever playoff game as the head coach, and you wonder what's going through his mind right about now.
Brandon, I think we both agree that he's had a great season, and we wouldn't be surprised at all to see him get plenty of Coach of the Year votes. I thought he took the right tone in his weekly press conference, though. Played it cool, took the reserved angle, and when you don't have the track record, I think that's the exact right way to do it.
13, Mike 13. Be a long day for you.
On first down, Lawrence. That swung out wide to Harris. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make this a second down. They hand this off to Harris. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
We want it. Come to my work. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
On the ground, it's Harris. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Tackle made by Adrian Phillips.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 51 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Chewo Oladolua. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Chargers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
On second down, it's Drake, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
SOS.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. This goes out wide for Drake. And he will have a Steelers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. And Burrow going to throw again. This one caught by Crowder. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Harris on the draw. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Catch is made by Hardman. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He gets it complete to Harris. And some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, it's Harris down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Again, it's Harris on second down, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Lawrence on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
Here we go on 4th down, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Chewo Oladolua in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14-0. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Now it's Crowder. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. To begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that's going to be good for Chargers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
X3, 218, chop it.
Now Lawrence on first down. It's brought in by Harris. Oh, what a juke into space. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. Now Lawrence to throw. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down now, it's Harris. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 97 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. They run with Harris. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Try again, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Shaywo Lalua saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Butker now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
And that'll be checked down to Drake.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Again, it's Burrow. He dumps it off to Drake. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That catch good for only a couple. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Drake. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow. That's reeled in by Claypool. What a catch. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now it's Burrow. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Kenyon Drake there to make the grab. And the Steelers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point. And good. Sanders. They be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Mike 12, Mike 12. It's our field. It's our field.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
12's the mic. Hey, 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 let's go.
Now Lawrence. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They'll run on first down. Harris. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Mike Boudreaux, Corker.
I'm here all day.
Lawrence. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
This is caught. It's Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Completion here to Claypool. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Tight ends left. Tight ends left.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Mike 18, Mike 18.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Check it.
11 MT. Touchdown.
Burrow. A pass underneath for Carson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's a 2nd down. To throw, Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this...
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jamison Crowder. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. Things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. the Chargers able to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. But things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now Burrow. Finding Boyd along the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win there in later seasons.
So that'll just